Hello and welcome to Bluebird Lane Creations. My name's Tiffany. Today is Happy Mail and Estate Sale Monday. So this is where I go through the happy mail that I've received in the last week. Also anything that I've picked up at an estate sale, or maybe even just a thrift shop or something. But this week it's all I think we're just doing happy mail this week because there was so much. So I'm going to include, I have a huge estate sale haul, which I'm going to share with you some of the things next Monday, because I'm not going to go estate sailing next weekend. So next Monday will be the estate sale stuff that I picked up this week. And the reason is because my favorite estate sale shop, so there's a shop that basically buys out estate sales, and they sell them in a storefront, but for really cheap. Anyway, their building, I don't know, wasn't up to code, and so they essentially gave everything away for free, and it was a mad rush. I told my husband this is as close to looting as I've ever felt. Like, it was just tons of people running around snatching stuff and putting it in bags. Thank goodness we brought bags because it was crazy. It was crazy. Somebody brought a bean bag that didn't have any beans in it and was dragging it around on the floor, stuffing it full of goods. So it was nuts. Anyway, I got some really cool things, and I'll share them with you next week. But I wanted to go through the happy mail that I received this week. I got another package from my stepmom, Susie. I just cannot believe how supportive she's been. What's funny is, we don't stay in touch as much as adults, as when we were younger, but I just feel a little bit more connected. And she had said the same thing, like, she's watching my shows and she's feeling connected. And as she's sending me things, I just feel like I have pieces of her in my life. So anyway, I kind of treasure that a lot. So I'm just going to kind of go through things quickly. I don't want today's video to take up too much time. But let's kind of go through things. So she sent me some vintage cards that are in here. These aren't even written. They're perfect. I mean, I could send them to somebody, but I'll probably, cut out these images and make little ephemera pieces for specific journals, depending on what we're working on. I love this. I feel like if I was a cartoon, this would be me painting dogs and being in pink and black, and it's just adorable. Plus, I love this color. Let's see. These are cut to make those little boxes. Happy to teach you again if you like. Let me see what we've got here. Oh, fun. These are just like embossed. Oh, look at this. It's vellum, but it's got itty bitty tiny hearts embossed in the vellum. Oh, I love this. We'll hold that to the side. I'm going to put that in with I might have a little Valentine's project depending on time. We'll see if we can get a little Valentine's project in here soon. So these are just all some either kind of marbly paper and some embossed paper. Fun. Let's see. Oh, I love that little clip. I'm gonna put that in my little clip bowl here. And these are so adorable. So these are from my great auntie Evelyn. It's my stepmom's aunt Evelyn. And aren't these adorable little kittens? This is like just little pieces of kind of cardstock paper. You could leave a little note or whatever. I'll definitely put those in some sort of animal. I feel like I want to do a dog journal, and maybe I'm not a big cat person, but when you have like cute cat stuff like this, and I do own a cat and I probably love him, but don't tell him that because I don't want him to know. And but my dogs, I love dogs. Let's see. Grandma Jean's, my Grandma Jean is subscriber number 195, almost 200. And this is some vintage cardstock. My Grandma Jean, I love that she's a subscriber because I don't even think she watches like I don't think she has a regular television. So that's really cool that she's watching. And if you're watching, Grandma Jean, I love and miss you. I'm at I think I'm at 260 subscribers as of right now. Oh, this is my stepmom's artist card. So she goes by the name Susie Carroll for her artist name, and this is her little business card. And she was asking if I have one made up. I feel like I need one now. I'm gonna have to, I have a little logo created that was for the back of my cards, but it says like handmade by, and I need a logo that doesn't say handmade by, but just has my logo on it. Here's some other little Rolodex cards and another library pocket. Definitely will use these Rolodex cards. We make sometimes little things called memory dex cards, and I'll show, for those of you who don't know what a memory dex, let me see if I could reach it without bumping my camera. Someone made me this memory dex card, and it's my absolute favorite, but I'll show it to you real quick. So you see how it's got the punches here at the bottom. Sorry, I did bump my camera a little there. It's got so you could put it in a Rolodex, and but someone has created this for me from one of the other groups that I'm in. And then what they do is they, add something. They either put their information on the back, or they'll tuck a little card in or something like this, which, oh, this is my absolute favorite memory dex card. So I treasure it, and it's up on a shelf over my desk to inspire me. All right, let's keep going here. This is adorable. These are embossed little flowers on this card. It's a very vintage card, but we could use, these are like, you could use these individually and kind of cut that apart. Let's see. I had more classic or vintage cards. These are for you. Perfect. I love these. This is textured too and embossed. These are great. Oh, these are fantastic, Susie. All right. Oh, anything with a dog on it. I don't care if it's vintage or not. If it has a dog, I'm in. Oh, this is cute with the little gate. Don't you just want to live there? Don't you want to move there and craft? And oh, I love it. I love that these have the envelopes with them as well, because we'll use both parts. Nothing goes to waste around here. All right. She told me that these tissue papers that she's sending are from her toilet paper. So these are cool, though. Even if I don't use them in crafting, I can use them in packaging crafts that I make and send out to other ladies. So they're definitely pretty. I got 3 of them, I think, in the last batch that she sent me. So these are 30 to 40-year-old business card blanks that were my Uncle Jeff's when he worked for a printer. I don't know if you could see this. These are really cool. They've got like little textured, I think the camera's picking it up a little, but there's little textured lines. They're just slightly embossed. Like you can feel it if you run your fingers over them. They feel very substantial. I love them. And these are kind of like a soft green, and then there's these cream color ones, and we will 100% use these. So those are great. And the fact that you put these in library pockets not only is convenient, but I'll use the pocket as well. I peeked at this. This is from our friend Peter that passed on. She's kind of moving things my way as she thinks I might like them. Look at this paper. It's like rice paper. It's very brittle, so I'm going to have to be careful here as I show you. But these pages, they have a shimmer to them, and they are just gorgeous. I will 100% use these. Just got little images on the bottom of each page. Let's see if I can show you a few more here. Little, like, Japanese ocean scenes. Just so pretty. I might have to back it on something, but we will 100% use those. Those are so beautiful. I feel blessed to get little goodies like this I'm going to put that back in a sleeve to kind of hold, make sure I don't damage it. But I just feel blessed to have something that was our friend's because he was such a good person. Okay, we've got some old newspaper. Absolutely. And it looks like this is from San Francisco, just from the districts, I can tell. Wonderful. Yes, all of this will get used. How fun. Fun, fun, fun. We probably won't use the smoking ad, but we might use a portion of it and cut that out because the lady there is so beautiful. All right, let's put that back in this little sleeve. Let's see. I'm not sure what the drawing is here, but we've got a couple little drawings. I'm not quite sure what these are. Maybe we can use the scripty part of these. Oh, wonderful. Another large, this is a whole sheet of that heart-shaped embossing. Oh, I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna have to do the Valentine's Day project. Here's another one. I was thinking of just doing like a little accordion style Valentine's project. Some more of that embossing. This is a full sheet. It's kind of nice when you get a full sheet like that because, you know, when we do our embossing folders, they're typically little A2 size. Maybe, you know, if we're lucky, we can find something bigger. Here's just some little punch outs, a little church scene. That would be beautiful at Christmas time. Some fun little sheep and a very pretty little bird. Let's see. Okay. And then last but not least, I think Peter sent all these flowers to Aunt Evelyn years ago. Wonderful. Look at this. We can cut each of these flowers out individually and fussy cut these and use these, or just use the flower as a whole piece in a botanical or floral. Just tear that little bit off there. Isn't that fantastic? These lilies. I love it. Thank you so much, Susie. You definitely know what we're looking for as crafters. So I appreciate it. I'm going to gently tuck these in the envelope that they came in and get those off to the side. And let's see. I got a few more Happy Mail pieces. Sorry for the noise as I shuffle. We've got a lot to go through. So this is a Happy Mail that I received from my junk journal junkies, etc. We do what's called a wall of inspiration, and we make things and send them to other folks participating in that program within the group. And sometimes we include extra little goodies. So we've got a heart-shaped doily, little card she wrote inside there. This little, it's not chipboard, but like it's probably about as thick as a cereal box, kind of a little game card ephemera. And then she hand sewed this adorable vellum envelope, and I love that it's done in red. And then she bunched up some eyelash trim and kind of sewed over that with the same color, which is so fun. And then put kind of an edge punch out on there. And then she created this little card inside with the little dove flying there. It looks like some of the foil star and such got folded, but it's okay because it's still beautiful. So we have a wall of inspiration, and people make these little bits, and we hang them up on this wall. And then each first of the month we take a picture of our wall of inspiration and post it in the group. And you know, we use these as a inspiration when you are you know, needing a new idea or wanting to kind of make something your own. So let's see. I got these beautiful die cuts from our Junk Journal Junkies, etc. dynamic die cutting team. So they, let's see, this goes like this. Isn't that pretty? I'll just set it down here because you probably can see it better. a little, so this is a pocket. You kind of fold in the edges and put a pocket in your journal. We've got a tag, this little pocket watch, and then look at all these. I'm not going to take these out because they'll get all over the place, but you can see these like little cogs, and there's a key in here, just little bits, and they're in like a navy blue and gold, and the gold has sparkles in them. You can see the little shimmers. So this was super fun to receive. I love the blue and gold. That would be a really beautiful journal towards maybe fall. I don't know. I suppose there's not really a season for colors, but you know, sometimes there is a bit. Then I have a friend that has a YouTube channel. Her name is Pam, and her YouTube is called Tattered Paper and Lace. And this is so cute. She was doing a subby giveaway to the subscribers for her channel, and I entered it, which I do on all my friends' things, that, you know, when they're doing little giveaways. And for the first time, I won someone else's subscriber giveaway, and I can't even tell you, I was so excited. I'm laying there catching up on my YouTube videos, and my name pops up, and I'm like, Robert, get in here. I won. And he's like running back there to see, and he kind of rolls his eyes at me like he thought maybe I won the lottery. But, you know, in crafty terms, I feel like I did. So Pam was so generous. She had 3 things to give away. And one of them were these vintage advertisements. Now, these kind of feel like they're thicker. They kind of feel like a wallpaper, and these are so fabulous. Just a bunch of different, oh, I love this. I love the dress. So these will get used in my journals for sure. And just wanted to share these with you and tell you to definitely get over to Tattered Paper and Lace. I used to do some roller derby, and then I was an officiate for roller derby, so I love skating, and it was on, you know, quad skates like that. So not these high, you know, they were more like tennis shoes, but anyway, oh, this is so fun. More dogs. I love it. I love these. Thank you so much, Pam. This was so generous, especially to do 3 different things. Gosh, you're so ambitious. Maybe at my 500, I'll do a number of things. That way I can include international even. So these were so wonderful, and I'll definitely be using these as we go. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through me trying to get this. Actually, I am. Let me show you guys a little trick while I have you here. So if you have one of these little sticky envelopes, this is just a little trick that I learned. Now, well, this one's got the stick on the wrong side. Okay, but basically, if the stick was right here, what you do is you put it face down on your desk, and you stick it down to your desk. Then you flip it like this, and it stays stuck to the desk while you, you know, can. Now this one, the stick was on the different side than it usually is. So, but anyway, it stays stuck to the desk. You slide your stuff in, you peel it up from the desk, and fold it over on itself. Super cool little trick. Somebody else showed me that. That was not my genius idea. All right, let's get those put aside. I thank you guys so much for those gifts. And now we're going to move on. My crafty pen pal, Angela. Bless her heart. Angela at To Restore You. Now, I'll link all of the Facebook groups and YouTube channels of anyone that I talk about today. But Angela sent me this beautiful package. Now, I peeked, but I have not opened this. Take a look at this. Look at the packaging on all this. Oh, I'm so in love. I have been waiting like 3 days to open this so that I could film it, and it's been torture. It's been torture because I'm so excited to see what's in here. So I'm going to set this aside, and we're just going to go through it one at a time together on film. So the first thing was this box, and it was, I took this off. I peeked. I peek at my presents at Christmas. I just have no patience. But I didn't open everything, so we're going to do this together. It has this lovely little colorful tag on it with these 3D embellishments. Look at this tiny little, look at how tiny that is, like smaller than my pinky finger, little bee, and I love it. So look at this box. It's graceful writing, fine quality stationery. Oh my word. This might take me a minute to get through. So, okay, we've got some pink crinkled seam binding. She's got some stamps on here. Aren't those fun? Another little pup. We'll tack those down in there. We'll get back to that. She gave me some little pieces to do dangles with. So these are little clamps, and you clamp them onto maybe like a strip of material, and then you know, you lay a strip of material and you clamp this onto one end and you put beads on it. You can even clamp one on the other end, and you can dangle some beads from that. So that'll be fun to make some dangles together. She got me this little package. Let me get the tape off of here. Oh, package of goodies. I can already see little bits of fun things. Okay, so there's a little Scrabble piece, like a chunkier Scrabble piece, a little tiny one. Some beads, a little bitty clip. Fun. I've got a glassine bag and a card. That'll be fun at St. Patrick's or Easter, really, but St. Patrick's probably. So this is just a little collection of paper, some music sheet. Let's see. Oh, we've got a little Rolodex card. Looks like this was a made piece. There's another little gemstone. I'm just going to put those off to the side. This is beautiful. Love this. Oh, there we go. Had it sideways. Some embossed circles. Oh, we got all sorts of little gemmies in here. Let's see if I can get these up. See if you can see those. Fun. Just some little rhinestones. Some more pretty paper. Some doily, some paper doily. Pink polka dots. Some, this kind of looks like that paper that my stepmom Susie sent that she had made, so this will go with that perfectly. Some more bits. A little needle with a flower, little flower on it. Put that to the side. Oh, these are beautiful. It looks like a little fussy cut piece of kind of a botanical with little flowers and bugs. Some more little bits. I'm just going to kind of tuck these back in this sleeve if I can. Okay, these are Kool-Aid dyed papers and mini kits. The mini kits usually stick in orders as a thank you. Papers will be restocked in January. So she has an Etsy shop, which I will link in the description below. And there's also a code, and I can't remember if it's Bluebird Lane 20 or Bluebird Lane Creations 20, but I will link that in the description as well, that you can use in her shop. Oh, look at this. So Kool-Aid, who would have thought? Look at these bright yellow. Bright yellow is probably one of my other favorite colors. I mean, I like turquoise, but yellow is like one of those colors you don't see very often. So we've got some Kool-Aid dyed lace, and then let's see, all these little bits, even like a dictionary page, a doily, piece of a file folder, some lined paper, music paper. This is really textured, but it looks like it was lined paper. Oh, these are like I don't know what size these are. That'll probably be like 4x6 note cards, like instead of 3x5, the 4x6. Perfect. These are beautiful. I don't know how she has time. She does more than one single person can possibly get done. I'd love to have time for all this stuff. So the fact that she sent it to me means I don't have to make time yet. So we've got these little drawstring bags. These are cool. Let's see, these are like hard paper coasters. Can definitely decorate those up. Either collage on this and leave it flat to tuck into pockets, or we can make a cool big cluster for like on the cover of a journal. I mean, there's so many possibilities. All right, and we're on to pink Kool-Aid dyed. Oh, it smells good too. Some pink lace. Got some little tickets and tags. Ooh, that dictionary page in the pink looks awesome. Some paper doily. Pretty. Some crossword, sales order. Some kind of ledger type paper. It looks like a calendar, like a date planner page. Some more dictionary page, music page. So cool. Ooh, I have been wanting some Braille page so bad, and she sent this to me, and this was what I peeked at. I didn't go through all this. I just kind of lifted it when I had opened it, and I saw the Braille page, and I kind of let out a squeal, I'm not going to lie. So I just love textured paper like this. It reminds me of, you know, it has the same feel to me as like piano paper and things like that. Just a different kind of textured paper to use in our crafting. So that is wonderful. Oh, looks like, oh, cute. Got some more kind of washi. It's like a washi on here, so I'll peel those off and use those too. All right, I'm gonna set this aside. I'll put this back together and kind of put it away when we're finished here. We've got, I love doilies. This is so fun. So her and I send these packages back and forth, and we've done this a few times. Let's see, Dave's her husband, graciously helped me with a project for my sis. While he was at it, I had him add a few holes for you. Oh boy. So re-gifting. Oh boy, let's see what this is. Love this doily. I'm totally keeping this in my craft room. I have like a shabby chic in here, and I love doilies. I love this olive tissue paper. Beautiful. Oh, Angela, I'm gonna start crying. I've never been gifted a junk journal. Like, I have watched these things be made, but I've never had one in my hands. She made me a little junk journal. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, this is gorgeous, and I'm not going to be able to do it justice going through this because time-wise, oh my word. I want to go over every single little piece. It looks like it's got like a garter on it. Oh, I just love this piece. Look at how chunky it is. And two little snowflake charms on there. So many layers of lace and goodies. Let's see what's on the back here. So we've got a little tag, like a to and from. And this is like a chipboard piece. This is cool. Little Christmas collage. How fun. You said re-gifting, so I don't know if this was some one that you got and you're sending to me, or if you made this. You're gonna have to let me know. Oh my word, I'm in love. I'm in love. We're gonna do a quick, I'm gonna have to go through this on my own because I have no idea if I can do it justice on camera here. Oh, this is like Edith Holden, I'm sure. I don't know if you can see that. Edith Holden paper. Little paper clips. Little fold outs for notes. I'm so going to use this next Christmas. I'm just going to look at it off and on until then. I love this. This is so cool to actually be able to just feel one and go through it. There's stitching on here, ledger paper. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. I have been blessed with the world's best crafty pen pal. We have a group. It's a pen pal, junk journal pen pal group. And I joined when I decided to make junk journals because I thought it'd be cool to exchange things with people and learn what they're doing. And I read through a bunch of profiles to try to see if anybody, looked like somebody I wanted to correspond with. And, oh, so beautiful. And I picked Angela, and I messaged her, and gosh, I call us sisters from different misters. We were just meant to be. And I have just been so, so thankful. This is so amazing. I don't even know if I have time to pull every little thing out, but I want to. I should have peeked, and I should have opened it and then done its own little thing. It deserves its own program. Fun. Oh, these are just wonderful. And I really like these colors of this green and blue at Christmas. I mean, really cool. Trying to show you all the little tucks and whatnot that are here so that you can see. Fun. So cool. I love the Tim Holtz paper dolls. Oh, it's like a whole page tuck right there. So cute. This will definitely be something that I use. This was made from, I mean, you can tell it was old jewelry piece that probably was broken and got a new life on this bulb pin. So that's really neat. So many little bits and inspiration. I mean, like, who would have thought of this, you know? Just cool. Sorry for my silence here. I'm trying to take it all in. Oh, goodness. I'd love to hear from you guys as to like what your first junk journal that you actually got to feel and go through the whole thing. Was it, did you make it yourself, or did somebody gift it to you? How were you inspired by your first junk journal? Drop me a comment and let me know. So beautiful, Angela. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is... I was definitely shocked at that. I didn't peek at this one, clearly. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, I'm going to open it again later. I'm going to open it and pretend I didn't open it and go through it all again on my own. It's lovely. I'm going to have to find a home now in my craft room, like a bookshelf for all of my junk journals as I get them and make them and gift things back and forth. Thank you so much for that, Angela. Okay, what do we have here? It looks like she packaged me up some different paper. Oh, this is like a wrapping paper with Christmas word search. I can see Mary. Oh, fun. That'll be fun to use in a Christmas journal next Christmas. I'll definitely tuck that away. I'm going to hold this up. You guys tell me if you find a word. What word did you find? I don't know. Pause it and see if you can find a word. All right, let me set that aside. This just keeps going. Oh, I know what she drilled holes in that was the regift. I had given her these little red dominoes in part of the gift that I gave to her. I gave her like a little set, and she had some of them drilled by her husband and gifted back to me. I didn't give her these ones, so these she gave me out of her stash. These little red ones are the ones I gave her. That's cool. I love it. That would make a really fun dangle. I want to do kind of like a retro, I don't know, 60s or I don't know, something a little more modern, and that would be a beautiful addition. Let's see, Beware of Pins. These two will be in my shop in January. Oh boy, so these might be something you guys can get a hold of if you like what you're seeing. Let's see. I love these. I'm gonna tape them to the side so that I can save those. Oh, pretty. I lack colorful lace, so this is really, really fun. I just love these vibrant colors, and with Easter coming up, I mean, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Where do you guys find your lace? I mean, do you just buy it from a craft store, or do you guys, go yard selling, estate selling, thrift shops and find yours? Because that's where I find most of mine. And then, unfortunately, if you find something cool, it might be the only time you ever see it. So, gotta grab as much as I can, get good deals. Take a bunch up there and tell them to make me a deal. Oh, beautiful. Look at all these different kinds. It's like a white and blue together. Hopefully you guys can see the blue at the bottom. This is kind of a yellow cream, white. This one's definitely an off-white here. And then, oh, this one at the bottom. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So these are going to be up in Angela's shop. I just say support your crafty friends. So I buy things from people in my groups, and they have their Etsy shop. I try to buy their digital files and so on. And oh, look at these vintage buttons. These pink vintage buttons. Oh, so let me show you this. Oh, she gave me a dangle last time too, and I'm starting a little collection of these dangles because I love them. Let's see if I can get this off of here. Okay. So she gave me some of these clamps I showed you in the beginning. I was beginning of the video and told you how it kind of clamps onto material. This is a perfect example of a dangle made with the clamps. Isn't that cool? So it's just got a little kind of lobster claw clip on the end to clip onto your journals or a piece of lace. I have mine hanging behind me because they're so beautiful. I just want to save them. Let's see. Some more of that pink seam binding, that dyed seam binding. Let's see. Hello friend, all of these are either on my Etsy site or soon will be. Share as you wish. If something isn't your jam, use them as regifts. Okay, all right. Well, let's just be honest. They're probably all my jam because you and I love everything the same. I accidentally printed on paper I was using for double-sided project. Okay, let's see what we've got. Look at the texture in I don't know if you can see, it's like, it almost looks like linen with flowers on it. It's so pretty. Beautiful. We have a lot to go, so I'm just trying to go through these fast. Oh, look at that lace. They're like kind of like washi strips, but it's a green lace, and it's just beautiful. Little postage stamps, some more lace and flowers. And I just love this kind of fuchsia and green. This piece is probably my favorite. Love it. Of course, thought I lost my paper clip. This one's called Blue Bayou Collage, 5 digis and 5 elements. Oh, this is pretty. I'm definitely going to have to make something out of this. I might even be able to add some of these to the blue journal that I'm working on. They came right before I made my ephemera, so these might be perfect. I love this. I can't remember what, on dishes, like what this is called. If you guys remember, leave me a comment of what, I can't remember what that design is on dishes, but I just find it beautiful. I see it at yard sales all the time. If, if I wasn't married and had my husband to worry about the dishes, I might not, I mean, he pretty much would let me have whatever I want, but I try to be somewhat respectful of the fact that I have a guy eating off these dishes as well. Look at these blue stamps. On these, if you have digitals like these, you can use a little hole punch to get this punched out as, so it looks like a stamp. These are so fabulous, Angela. Her name is on here, so her YouTube is To Restore You, and that's here in little. So it's Designs by Restoration Harmony To Restore You. So I'll link her. I'll definitely be linking her Etsy. Beautiful. These came just in the nick of time for the journal I'm working on, so we'll probably be seeing some of those in the upcoming ephemera. Oh my word, these are so cute. Retro Easter, collage, belly band, 5 elements. I added the second illustration with the kiddos facing away. They can be used as a signature page too. Okay. I love this. Oh, look at all the Easter eggs and bunny for Easter. This is great. These are fabulous colors for Easter. This color combo, the cream and turquoise and ivory, and oh, there's the one facing the fun. So cool. So this one, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got like the cutouts for the envelope on here. There's another one with the dotted lines and lines that you cut on to make a little foldy envelope here too. Oops. Kind of both directions. Little corner pocket pieces. Really cool. So fun. Thank you. This was very, very generous of you. All right. Let's tuck that aside. Put those away in a little bit. Okay. Holy smokes. This is like the never-ending... What is this? Oh, this is like a hidden... This is a little hidden paper clip. Pretty. I like that orange and purple together with the gold. It's very pretty. Oh boy, looks like we got a huge, okay, this will be the last of it, but this is a huge pile of Christmas goodies. Oh, I'm going to be so excited for next Christmas with my journal and all my goodies. Oh my word. So this is some material with little Christmas trees on it, all tied up. She's so good at packaging things. This is gorgeous. Little handmade ornament with just all the sparkles. And it's not even like sparkles that are falling off on you. So this is like, it feels really well made. Very nice. Okay. Oh, a bunch of different little Christmas ribbons. These are vintage. You can feel these. They're definitely different. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Fun. I don't have Christmas ribbons, so that was perfect. It's not, ribbons aren't something I use very often, but Christmas is definitely one of the times. This is like a little goodie bag. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Let me see if you guys can see this without me taking them all out. Little Christmas bulbs, and these are the biggest brads I've ever seen in my life. Like, look how deep those are. They're like over an inch. They're like 1.5 inches. Some more ribbon, some very magical eyelash trim. I wish that tinsel wasn't like bad for the environment, because tinsel on Christmas trees has got to be one of the most beautiful things at Christmas in my mind. And I just wish that if I had some, I'd probably sit there and put it on one strand at a time and then make sure I pulled it all off to reuse so it didn't go into the environment. Oh, so pretty. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in this card. Little card with all the sparkles in the card and the envelope. Christmas doily, vintage, beautiful. Christmas card with the, oh, this is a different envelope, but this I think is the envelope for that. Little Norman Rockwell collector's card. A sticker for the back of the back of an envelope. Ooh, cardinal stickers. I love cardinals at Christmas. Oops, I ripped this little bow that was falling off. Stick it. I don't care if it's ripped, I'll still use it. Just glue it. We'll glue it on something. So this kit will archive at the end of January. I think I have 4 left. So if you want this kit for next Christmas, she's going to be archiving it after those are gone. So look at that. This is almost like that deer that I got you for your package, Angela, the vintage deer that I got in the turquoise. Look, it reminds me of the shape of this deer. Love it. Little vintage Christmas cards. Little angel with some cardinals, cute. A little oval frame. Some, I don't know what this is. It feels like it should be napkin, but it's like, I don't know. Like, oh, I bet it's tablecloth. It's like a plastic tablecloth. Cool. But it definitely feels like you could pull the layers off to do some Mod Podge. I love this with these light blue dots on here. So pretty. Vintage dogs. Be still my beating heart. This is cool. It's like vintage ribbon, so thick. Some Christmas kind of stationery special moments to remember, like pieces of a calendar, actually, like a Christmas calendar. Oh, fun. It's torn out of some sort of calendar. That's cool. Some vintage wrapping paper. Look at these happy little deer in their trains. Oh, these are cool. Little time cards. Let's see. This space for overtime only. Yeah, the little time cards like that you would punch at your job. Let's see if I can slip this off of here. We have, oh, this is Geraldine DeHoff. So this is music and some book page. Books and magazines. Oh, fun little, oh, look at that. Look at that Christmas tree on the back. Oh, she had gifted me some of these in her last batch. I love these. Those are so cute. Oh, this is so pretty. This is that same kind of design. I was asking you guys to tell me in the comments what it's called. Typically on dishes you see it in the blue, but this red is just so pretty. Sometimes you'd see it in wallpaper and stuff. I mean, this one's Christmas, but I see it often when it's, you know, not Christmas themed. Some music, a big vintage Santa with all of his toys. Some Christmas crafts. Oh, walnut Santa Claus. Adorbs. Some old Christmas crafts. Egg birds. Family photo ornaments. It's hilarious. Some more vintage wrapping paper and book pages. Some more book page. Music sheets. These are old magazine pages. Little date book page. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. We've got some giant, this is a giant ledger page. Look how big this is. This is awesome because it's already, if you want to make it a big signature, it's already, you know, big enough to go in. Love it. Some more book and magazine pages. Oh, I love this page. It's so beautiful. And these are kind of a little bit of religious stuff in there, and Christmas for me is all about Jesus, so just love these. These are so inspiring, so beautiful. My fireside. Oh, what's this? Common and preferred stocks, like old stock page. Oh, that's cool. More wrapping paper. Just all kinds of different stuff. Very eclectic. You know, a lot of these pages don't even have to be used at Christmas. I mean, they're not specific on all of these, so you could pull these out and use these, and then still have, you know, leftover pages for Christmas. Some more. Look at all these little, cut these out and make little ephemera bits out of them. This almost looks like Edith Holden, but I mean, I don't think it is, but that's really cool. A large page here. Some recipe. Oh, she had sent me some of this before that was all filled in, and it's so nice to have little scrap pieces of that to work with and put in my stuff. Little vintage, like, it looks like a photo, but obviously it's not a photo. It's like a little illustration. Some more Christmas, vintage Christmas wrap. A little postcard. Some more of that ledger paper. This one's different, and this one is so vintage, like yellowed and everything. It's just beautiful. And then she sent me some Christmas wallpaper. Oh, it's still sticky on. Isn't that fun? Wouldn't this be fun to fussy cut those Santas out, or to make little pockets or ephemera pieces from? Angela has like wallpaper out the wazoo. She has more wallpaper than any one person. And I think she sells packets of that on her Etsy as well. So if you ever need some wallpaper, she's your gal. Well, that's going to wrap it up. I'm not even going to try to put this back in the bag. We're at almost an hour. I couldn't even believe it took me that long, but we ran into some things that clearly needed some time, like the journal that I fell in love with over here, and all these kits and stuff that she sent for me to work with. So I'm feeling blessed and overwhelmed, and now I've got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put all this stuff. No, I have good organization. My craft room is clean. And one of these days I'll show you all my little tips and goodies for tucking all this stuff away. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you liked my video. If you did, please hit the like button, drop me a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. It really means a lot to me. My channel's growing, and I'd love to have you with us on that journey. From the start, you can say later that you were with me during my growth, and see how I developed and got different skills and whatever. I appreciate all of you. Have a very nice week, and hopefully it runs through fast and you get to your weekend and maybe it'll be all sunshiny. Have a great day.